In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 WNBA games happening on September 7, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Fever versus Washington Mystics. The Indiana Fever and Washington Mystics meet Sunday in WNBA action at Entertainment and Sports Arena. Indiana enters this matchup fighting to sharpen their form for the postseason, and their recent play shows that urgency. The Fever have averaged 82 points per game across their last 5, with Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston continuing to anchor a balanced offense that moves the ball well. Indiana ranks 6th in the league in assist-to-turnover ratio, a stat that reflects their ability to generate quality looks while limiting mistakes. That kind of efficiency is exactly what you want to see from a team tuning up for playoff basketball. Washington, meanwhile, is heading in the opposite direction. The Mystics have managed only 71 points per game in their last 5 and have struggled all season to find rhythm offensively. Their ball movement has been erratic, ranking just 11th in assist-to-turnover ratio. Elena Del Don and Ariel Atkins have tried to provide scoring, but inconsistency across the roster has left Washington unable to close out games even when competitive through 3 quarters. Motivation is another factor here. The Mystics have been out of playoff contention and have looked flat in recent weeks, while Indiana is still building momentum. That difference in mentality could be decisive. As our first pick for this matchup, the Indiana Fever to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Neither defense has been particularly sharp on the perimeter, with Indiana allowing opponents to shoot 40% from deep over their last 10 games and Washington giving up 35.7% in that same stretch. Combine that with pace, Indiana plays the 4th fastest tempo in the league, while Washington sits 8th, and there's a strong recipe for an up-tempo matchup. Fast possessions typically lead to higher totals, and both teams are comfortable in games that feature quick shots and transition opportunities. Washington's defense has struggled to contain spacing-oriented teams, while Indiana's offense is starting to look like one of the more dangerous units heading into the postseason. That makes it difficult to envision a low-scoring game. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Wings versus Los Angeles Sparks. The Dallas Wings and the Los Angeles Sparks meet Sunday in WNBA action from Crypto.com Arena. Both teams enter this matchup in very different places, but there's no denying the urgency surrounding the Sparks right now. Los Angeles is still clawing for one of the final playoff spots, and with only a handful of games left on the calendar, this matchup could very well determine how much life is left in their postseason chase. The Sparks have shown flashes of strong offensive play throughout the season, but their struggles on the defensive end have been costly. Over their last 5 games, Los Angeles has given up nearly 86 points per outing, and that trend will have to change if they're going to survive against a Wings squad that thrives on pushing the tempo. Dallas, on the other hand, is all but eliminated from postseason contention, yet that hasn't stopped them from putting up offensive numbers. The Wings average over 80 points per game and have multiple scoring threats that can get hot on any given night. That being said, the inconsistency of their defense has left them in tough spots throughout the season, and in recent games, opponents have been shooting at a high clip from the perimeter. The Sparks will be looking to exploit that weakness with their guards, who can drive the tempo and generate easy buckets both inside and from beyond the arc. What makes this contest especially intriguing is the combination of pace and desperation. Dallas ranks top 3 in the league in pace, and Los Angeles isn't far behind, sitting in the top half as well. When you put 2 fast-paced teams on the court, it's usually a recipe for a high-possession game with plenty of scoring opportunities. Add in the Sparks need to play aggressively at home in front of their fans, and you have a scenario that should see both teams trade baskets all evening long. With the Sparks having more to play for and a style that matches up well against Dallas' defensive lapses, it feels like Los Angeles should be able to control the flow and get the result they need. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Sparks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. When it comes to the total, the trends also lean toward offense. The Wings have been involved in high-scoring affairs, cashing the over in 7 of their last 10 games, and the Sparks' defensive woes suggest that pattern will continue. Both teams like to push the ball, and with neither showing the ability to consistently get stops, there should be no shortage of scoring chances. This feels like the type of matchup where even if one side pulls ahead late, the other will continue to score and keep the total climbing. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Sky versus Las Vegas Aces. The Chicago Sky and the Las Vegas Aces meet Sunday in WNBA action from T-Mobile Arena. This is a tough spot for the Sky before the game even tips off, as Angel Reese is set to miss the first half due to disciplinary reasons. Losing their leading rebounder and one of their primary scoring options for 20 minutes against the defending champs is a massive blow, and it leaves Chicago short-handed in an area where they already struggle. The Sky have been blown out multiple times this season even at full strength, and now they're tasked with slowing down a red-hot Las Vegas team that has won 13 straight overall and is peaking at the perfect time heading into the postseason. The Aces have flat-out dominated this head-to-head series in recent years, winning 9 of the last 10 meetings with Chicago. In Vegas, they've been even more difficult to deal with, taking 5 of the last 6 on their home floor. Their lone matchup so far in 2025 ended with a 5-point Aces victory, but given the circumstances this time around, with Reese sidelined early and MVP candidate A'ja Wilson playing arguably the best basketball of her career, it feels like the Aces are positioned to win much more convincingly here. Becky Hammon's squad doesn't need this game from a standings perspective, but momentum is everything heading into the postseason, and it's hard to see Las Vegas taking their foot off the gas against an opponent that has struggled to keep games competitive. As our first pick for this matchup, the Las Vegas Aces to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As for the total, both of these teams have shown they can push games into high-scoring territory. Their first meeting of the season finished with 153 combined points, and historically the over is 5-5 in their last 10 head-to-head contests. Chicago has had trouble defensively, allowing 80 or more points in 8 of their last 10 games, and without Reese for the first half, their interior defense and rebounding take a major hit. On the other side, the Aces have been an offensive juggernaut at home, averaging 90 points per game across their last 6 contests at T-Mobile Arena. Combine Vegas' ability to score in bunches with Chicago's leaky defense, and it's not hard to envision another track meet breaking out. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.